Contador initiated the move that inevitably put time into Levi. That was a risk you were willing to take.
Yeah, you know, I mean, at this point, Contador is in second, Levi's in fourth, and Evans looks pretty solid. So Contador really, he wanted to try to see if Rasmussen was showing some weaknesses, and unfortunately for us, he doesn't. But I think that you know, we're riding as a team, and our goal is the podium. I think we have two good chances with Contador and Levi, and for the moment, Contador could take time out of Evans and Kloeden, and Levi stayed with Evans and Kloeden. So I think it was a good day.
He said that Rasmussen is not showing weaknesses, but what about the Rabobank team from what you saw today, heading into the summit finish?
They're very strong. They did an amazing job today. They controlled this mountain stage perfectly. They have been perfectly in control, and I have to say that you know, I would have hoped that Rasmussen was a little earlier without the teammates. But he had Boogert at the end, and Menchov was coming back from the breakaway, so he really set a good pace, and was an amazing team performance from Rabobank today.
Thanks. Johan, the timing of the attack from Contador, if he'd gone maybe half a kilometre earlier, do you think he could have made?
Yeah, well, I think you have to find a good moment, you know, and anybody. The intention was to try in the last 5 kilometers, but you have to see how your opponents look, and if there's not really a first acceleration and nobody's on the limit, it's for a climber like Rasmussen, it's quite comfortable to let somebody attack and really jump on the wheel and then not just stay on the wheel. That's all he has to do. So I think he was looking around and really waited for his moment, and I think it was a good try, a good attack, because they really were putting some time on the other favorites, but Rasmussen is really very strong, and for the moment I cannot see how Contador can drop Rasmussen.
But it was his initiative, it didn't come from the team car, the order to...
You know, yeah, the plan before was to try and attack at the end of the Pedersorte, but you know, I cannot feel how their legs are on the bike, and I just said, you know, it's 5K to the top, it's getting steeper now, up to you how you feel and how you see the situation. And I think he just waited for a good moment. It worked. It worked for everybody except for Rasmussen.
Are you worried that Contador, you had a worry about the third week with Contador? Are you worried that maybe he might run out of matches?
Well, you know, I mean, right now he's sitting in second place, and he's feeling good. The risk of attacking Rasmussen, there's a risk also for Contador, and because Rasmussen is really looking very strong and he might counter-attack. He doesn't need to. If he knows that Contador wants to put time on the other candidates for the podium and he follows him, it's in the advantage of Rasmussen too, and he has 2 minutes 23 on him. So it's a pretty easy strategy for Rasmussen. He knows Contador is going to attack, so if he follows him, it's okay.
So is your feeling actually that Rasmussen has decided to ride rather conservatively the rest of the tour? I mean, holding just the wheel.
I think so. I mean, if he doesn't have to attack, and if somebody else attacks and does the work for him, you know, I would do the same.
You believe this would be enough in the time trial on Saturday?
Well, right now, I mean, from what we have seen in the first time trial, 2 minutes is more than enough. You know, it's even 1:30, because he only lost 30 seconds on Contador in the first time trial.
How is Contador holding up with the pressure, not only of the white jersey, but also the second?
I mean, he's a champ. You know, he's a winner, and he's very good on the bike, but he's very good off the bike too, and he knows what he wants. And I think that's also a sign of a great champion. You know, there's very good bike riders who can perform amazingly when there's no pressure or no responsibility, and then when they are in the lead or when they have the responsibility of the team, they all of a sudden they're not a rider. And I think, you know, you have to have all the qualities to be able to be a leader of a team.
How many times will you show Contador the Saint Etienne time trial replay in the next few days of Rasmussen?
Well, I hope. I mean, you know, that was a complete disaster, and I don't think that's going to happen again. That's everything went wrong that day, and for Rasmussen, everything seems to go well this Tour de France. So normally somebody who's in the leader's jersey at that point of the race, he can hold on to it.
Who does Contador remind you of when you look at him as a rider?
It's difficult, difficult. He's very explosive climber. I don't really have somebody to compare with. Not that I can think of right now.
Shea Pantani?
No, I don't think so. I think there's certain things that and also not only physically but also mentally that remind me of Lance. But he's definitely not the same type of rider. It's another body structure. But I think we can be looking at the next Lance Armstrong.